So in our last video we spoke about posture and how prolonged time in front of your desk or your computer or driving can affect your neck and your shoulder. These positions can lead to headaches. There are two kinds of headaches that can be treated with physio. The one is a tension headache. This is the headache that comes across the side of your head or around your head and it feels like an elastic band just putting pressure on your head. The second headache is a cervicogenic headache, which starts in the base of your neck and can refer over the top of your head and into your eye, one or the other. Both of these headaches can be treated with some exercises, some hands-on treatment, and some postural advice. So what we're going to do is go through a couple of exercises and some home remedies that you can do at home to try and alleviate your headache. So there are a couple of things that you can use from around the house to try and settle down your neck pain. So the first thing you can try is an ice pack. So these are nice and soft. You can store them in your freezer at home. You can get them at a local pharmacy. And these are really nice because they stay soft and you can wrap them around the base of your neck from where your headache is coming from. If you don't have one, you can use a bag of frozen peas, or you can even improvise and take a sock, fill it with rice and freeze it. Obviously tie a knot in the end, freeze that, and then you can also pop that around the base of your neck. What that does is that there is a nerve that comes out from the base of, from your neck, between one of the vertebrae, and that supplies your head. So trying to settle down that nerve functioning to try and slow it down, it stops the nerve fibers from being so alive, and that can help to settle down the pain. So what you would do is literally just wrap that around the base of your neck. Don't go longer than 5 to 7 minutes. That should be enough to try and settle down the inflammation and settle down the nerve function, and don't burn yourself. So 5 to 7 minutes with that on is enough to try and settle that pain. The second thing that you can try is a foam roller. A lot of people have these lying around at home. If you've fallen victim to some of the other kind of fads, but these can really help with settling down some pain with self-massage, and I'll show you how to use those now. It doesn't necessarily have to be this big one, you can use the half one as well. Then there's also this little peanut ball. If you've seen them around, maybe you've got one. Otherwise you can take 2 tennis balls and also pop them into a sock and tie a knot in the bottom, and I'll show you how to self-massage with those right now. Basically, you would take your peanut or your tennis balls wrapped in their sock and place it in the back of your neck there. You can just rest over that, take a few deep breaths in and allow those muscles to release. It sometimes takes a couple of minutes. If you don't have that device, but you do have a foam roller, you could use this to try and ease out those muscles. So you can turn to one side, allow your neck to relax onto that, turn onto the other side. And allow these muscles to release. So if you wanted to try some self-massage, let me show you where to address your treatment. Basically, these muscles attach to the base of your head and they are the ones that usually give you some trouble. So if you wanted to do some self-massage, you can grab some cooling gel and rub that into the base of your neck over here. So you can rub directly across the back of your neck, concentrating on where you feel some tender points that you would hold and wait for them to relax. Or otherwise you can do a slow pull across the back of your neck like that. If you're not managing to do that yourself, you can ask someone else to give it a bit of a rub, or otherwise try the foam roller or the peanut ball or the tennis balls in a sock. Give that a try and let's see where we go from there. Another handy tool is to use a towel. Basically, you use the selvage of the towel to direct the pressure on the base of your neck. I'm going to show you how to do it first, and I'll talk you through it as I go. So you flick the towel over your shoulders. You can use a dressing gown cord as well, if you like. So you would basically hold that selvage underneath the base of your skull, basically where that headache is coming from. Cross over the towel and lift it to the level of your cheekbones. What you would do then is to just direct the force by straightening your arms. You would hold that for about 10 seconds at a time. It must not cause pain, it must not aggravate your headache, it must be a relieving feeling. So if it is painful, the angle is probably wrong or it's not good for you. So I'm going to go through it again. You cross over the towel, you lift it to the level of your cheekbones, and then direct a pull by straightening up your arms. If this works for you, hold it for 10 seconds and repeat it 2 or 3 times. So people often ask what stretches they can do to help with their headaches. A nice one would be to target those muscles that are attaching just to the base of your neck. So what you can do is take a fist, pop it onto your chest, drop your chin into that hole, use your other hand to pull your head up and over, and feel the stretch in the base of your neck. It sometimes takes a few seconds for you to feel the stretch, but persevere. As long as it doesn't give you any pain, you can go for 20 to 30 seconds at a time. You can try that 2 or 3 times after you've had a shower and the muscles are nice and warm and relaxed. Another one you can try is to also try and get like local onto that spot. So we'd use some fingers to pull in this direction, so down your neck, use your other hand over the top of your head and really try and pull your fingers apart. Allow some time for that muscle to creep and for the muscle to relax. That should help to try and stretch out the base of your neck. So all the exercises that we've done up until now are to try and alleviate the pressure in the back of your neck that's causing your headache. But ultimately we need to strengthen the muscles in the front of your neck to try and prevent a headache from coming back. So sitting at a computer or driving for long distances, we end up falling into that kind of posture. So these muscles in the front of your neck get really long and weak, and they are unable to hold your head over your shoulder girdle. So basically your weight of your head should be going through your skeleton so that the muscles don't have to work so hard. So we need to get these muscles in the front of your neck strong and firing and active again. To do that, it's not very pretty because it does give you a double chin, but just try to nod your head. By nodding your head, you are activating the front of your neck, and now you need to add some resistance. So you would then press your head up against something. So these are nice to do in the car because you can use your headrest. You would put your head up against the headrest, so you would nod your head and feel that pull as if something is pulling you from the crown. So that you nod your head, get a chin tuck, and then put pressure against the headrest and hold that for 10 seconds at a time. You can do this at home on a rolled up towel against the wall or a pillow, or you can grab an exercise band and try it against the exercise band as well. All of these are to try and build endurance of your neck, so don't overload it, but do it repetitively. Try and hold for 10 seconds at a time, do it 10 times, and make sure that you carry on breathing normally while you're doing them. Give those a go. Let's see how you go. So these are a couple of exercises that you can use at home to alleviate your headache. Remember that they do not replace an assessment by a doctor or a physio. So if you are struggling with undiagnosed headaches, please get to someone and get them assessed. These exercises are also used in conjunction with a postural adjustment, so make sure that you are not sitting for too long, that you are sitting correctly at your desk, that you take lots of breaks. Get up, move around, turn your head from side to side, roll your shoulders, keep as mobile as you can. There is no such thing as a bad posture, but your best posture is your next posture. So get up, move, change your chair, change your position, and good luck at your desk.